This video is nothing like the rest of my videos. I have finally found the secret file to success that has been banned in many countries. No university or school is allowed to use this file because it has a 100% success rate. All those people who followed it, like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos, they became successful. I will break down this file into 4 easy chapters so you don't have to read the unnecessary crap, and it's so simple that even a 4th grader can use it to become successful. Here's the biggest scam in the history of mankind. It's not the Ponzi scheme, it's the delusion of preparation. Everyone tells you that you're not ready. Schools tell you to prepare and research. The boss tells you to prepare a report first and then start the project. Well, success is never about readiness. The more you think, the more you delay the work and the more you procrastinate. Every time you think, someone else is putting in the work. He is preparing to snatch what is yours while you are still preparing for your so-called something big. Thinking, journaling, and making Notion boards. All of these look good and aesthetic on paper, but will success come with this? Probably not, and that's why you're not in the top 10%. They started when they had nothing, and you are planning because you have nothing. So just start working. It's the biggest piece of advice anyone can give you. When you work while you're tired, you become disciplined. When you work while you're lost, you get clarity. When you work while you have nothing, you get success. It's the hardest part of life, starting something new. No one can save you or help you once you start. You are all on your own. Stop waiting for support or motivation. If you have started it, you alone should complete it. If you haven't, well, just start. Most people wait decades for shortcuts, opportunities, or some cheat codes. Well, here's the biggest cheat code of success. Start before you're ready. Remember Bill Gates when he started Microsoft? He wasn't ready. In fact, the company was in loss for 5 straight years. Did he stop? No. Did he wait for the investors? No. Did he start when everything was ready? Hell no. That's why people get successful. They start with nothing. But here's a twist. Once you start, you will face something that will haunt you. Failure.
But I want you to take it personal. And my personal question to you is, why not you? You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can study the plan, you can change your life, you can grow immensely in the next few years, you can make your dreams come true, you can build a financial wall around your family nothing can get through, you can become healthy, you can become powerful. Why not you? I ask the question, why not you?
I am not talking about the failure you see on the internet, like the fail forward crap. Real failure hits you in the face with a knockout punch. You will lose everything. Everything you build will come down, crumbling on you, and you would want to give up everything. That's when millionaires and billionaires are born. They don't give up in the face of failure. When no one claps, when there are no results, and even after giving everything, you get nothing. You would give up, but that's the first part of success. You should learn from failure rather than seeing it as a sign to stop. If you lose, good. You can learn faster than the rest of the people. If you lose and still keep on, that's when success kneels before you. Current times are very hard, and people are too soft. They are addicted to digital drugs like Instagram, and it's the best, as well as the easiest time to get successful. People think that failure is their enemy, but in reality, it's their best friend, even better than success. Success comes when you are someone, but failure comes when you want to be someone. Ask yourself, when was the last time you pushed yourself to the limits even when you wanted to give up? 90% of you don't even remember when was the last time you pushed yourself. That right there is your ticket to success. If you start failing today, you will start winning tomorrow. The only difference between you and the top 1% people is not intelligence, luck, or skill. They have just taken more hits than you, and that's the dark reality of today's world. It rewards those who tolerate more than those who are more intelligent. I would ask you one thing, how bad do you want it? If the answer is bad enough to lose 1,000 times, good. You are one step closer to success. But now that you know how to start and have learned how to lose, now it is time to forget something. You have seen everyone yap about work-life balance, but that's just a delusion. There is no such thing as work-life balance. A great life comes at a miserable balance. Think about Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and all of these big names. Did they look forward to weekends? Even Bill Gates said that he worked 7 days a week and 20 hours daily because he was pursuing greatness. Do you deserve holidays? Hell no. You have nothing to your name. You can't make money while sleeping. Your life and family are dependent on you, yet you are just waiting for the week to end so you can party and dance. That's a shortcut to a pathetic life. And you're doing the exact thing, working, making money, and spending it on crap. If you want to look forward to weekends, think of them as more hours to work on a side project. Additional days for your side hustle are not like holidays to sleep. Imagine how much progress you can make if everyone else is partying and enjoying. Will there be any competition left? No. And you won't just get a chunk of the pie. The whole pie will be yours. So start spending your holidays wisely. Sure, you need a break, once in a while so you don't burn out. But not every weekend is for rest. Here's what I do. Extended periods of work with small breaks. I follow the 4-week to 2-week rule. It means I work for 4 weeks straight. No weekends, no holidays, no enjoyment. Just me and my work. No distraction. And yes, your body can handle 14 hours of work daily. Stop being a soft boy. After these work weeks, I do a 2-week holiday. Not much work, just 4 to 6 hours of daily work, and spend the rest of the time traveling, watching movies, and spending quality time with friends. That's what you need to do, because the people who tell you about work-life balance, their prime is at 26, but you need a prime that will last forever. These 3 chapters are 90% of the secret file, but if you don't follow the last 10%, none of this will work out for you. You started working relentlessly, you started learning from failures, and you gave up on the idea of holidays. Now everything depends on this rule. Stick with it. Sounds simple, but this is where 90% of people give up. They try one thing, fail, and jump to the other. This is called shiny object syndrome, and only those suffer from it who have no trust in their hard work. They keep jumping from one side hustle to another, thinking that they just need to get on the most viral wagon and get successful. But in reality, this is the worst way of getting successful. You don't need a fluke to make you rich. You need something that you have worked on, something that only you can craft, and this gives you an advantage over others. The moment you think you have done enough, you lose your edge over others, because you will get lazy and the people behind you will outrun you. So, stick to the motto. Stick to something ordinary for an extraordinary period of time. That's how people get successful. They stick to something ordinary for so long that everyone leaves. And when someone needs help with that, they are the only master in it. Stick with your side hustle if you want a better life. Stick with the gym if you want a better body. Don't try to be consistent, try to be disciplined. You stick with it, even when it's boring, even when no one's watching, even when nothing's growing, even when it feels like everything you're doing is pointless. That's the test, not talent, not luck. Just one thing, can you keep going when no one gives a damn? If you can, you win. This is the shortest way to success, and if you want to make it even shorter, I have made a video that uses dark psychology to make you an unstoppable force of nature.